Okay, this evening we're going to talk about how to set up your T3 indicators. T3 indicators were developed in the late 90s by a gentleman by the name of Tim Tilson and polished, as it were, by a guy I used to trade with by the name of Steve Cornish. Steve owns Cedar Creek Trading and has probably been day trading for 30 years, and he's the very best at technical indicators and moving averages that I will ever meet. And he introduced me to him around 2002. And being the gentleman that he is, was able to get Metastock to send the formula over to Jerry Medved at Quotetracker. And yours truly was the first, one of the first guys to start using it. For intraday. Initially it was used on the dailies, but I started using them intraday. Of course, Steve said all along it was a terrific indicator to use for intraday, and I've been using it ever since. And I've been with Quotetracker, by the way, since the late 90s. And if you have an Ameritrade account, you can get Quotetracker for free. Okay, so we're gonna use WAMUQ. Okay, we're gonna use Washington Mutual. We're gonna right-click the chart, and we're gonna select our indicators. Okay. What we're gonna do is scroll down to T3, and we're gonna bring it over 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And what we're now gonna do is we're gonna edit. The first indicator moving period is a 3 period. Okay, we're going to use an amplifier of 0.618. This is based off of a fib number, and as my leading indicator I'm going to use the color red. Shows up very well against the dark blue Quotetracker background. I'm going to go to my next indicator. I'm going to go to a 5 period. I'm going to change this amplifier to 618 again. This time I'm going to use a white line. We're going to click OK. And on my third one, we're going to use a period of 8. And we're going to change the amplifier to 618 again. We're going to leave this light powder blue up there. We're going to click apply, OK. And then what we're also going to do on our chart type, we're going to change, okay, we've got it set up as a, let me show you the difference here between a line or a regular candlestick and a tick candlestick. So we go to a tick candlestick here. And we're going to bring this bad boy up here. And so what we're going to look for are trading opportunities in which the T3 red has a significant cross. There's one right there. Now if we're going back to the 17th on WAMUQ, we can see that we very here, let me bring that in a little bit. Okay, at this point, we were watching WAMU. Okay, we're watching this thing trend down from whatever that number is there, 15.5 cents. It's working down, and we see a very clear and definite cross right here at 1340. Okay, at about 1:40 in the afternoon, we can see that this thing is starting to break out, and this is perfect formation. Your T3 is red. Your T5 is white, your T8 is blue, and you can see it is starting to lift off right here at 140 at about 13.5 cents. Okay, so for the rest of the afternoon, this thing continued to move up into the close, and closed at around, I guess on that day it closed at 18.8 was the number on that particular day on the 17th. It opened up the next morning at 18. There, as I'm looking at it, and it gapped all the way up to almost 20. Well, it was 23. Okay, so you could have profited from roughly 13 and change up to 23. And then you clearly see the breakdown here of the red crossing the white, crossing the blue. It's not rocket science. The reason we use the T3s over the EMAs, which we use over the SMAs, is because of lag time. Your lag time from SMA to EMA is greatly reduced. EMAs has more current data than an SMA. T3s are about 70% quicker than the EMAs, which is your exponential moving average. Don't ask me how this works. It's not important. These are formulas plugged in to the moving averages. It's not important to know how the formulas work as to what they do. So you can see the significance there. Now at a later time, I'm going to redo this. I'm going to show you the difference using minutes, which is common. They'll use 1, 3, and 5 minutes. Okay, and I'll let you compare. But that is the basic workings of the T3 moving averages. Thanks for watching.